Good morning, London. We are in conversation with Hotta Flames out of Barbados. Everything blessed?
Yeah, man. Yes, man. I just hear Eric.
Wonderful.
Blessings. How about you?
Yeah, man. It's nice and warm in London, you know? Yeah, man.
That's good.
Wonderful energy, you know? You know how the sun just give you energy? But
yeah, for real. Get some.
Good morning, London. We are in conversation with Hotta Flames out of Barbados.
Better vibes. True.
Yeah, man. Energy, you know what I mean? Adapt me, David.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Right now we're here just listening to your big tune, Girl Need Love. Big tune, you know?
True.
Yeah, man.
True.
A whole heap of people.
Thanks.
Yeah, man. A whole heap of people seem to gravitate to the tune every time you play it, you know? So just touch and base with the idea. This is Hotta Flames out of Barbados, and he's actually in Barbados right now. You don't know, sir? All right, then.
For real.
Yes.
It's good to be in BIM right now in Barbados, taking in the good sunshine and, you know.
Yes, yes, and the beach, and the beach them, you know what I mean? The beach energy, cause there's nothing like going.
The springs too, cause you don't know Rastaman go touch the spring for real.
All right then.
You get that natural water.
For real, know? For real.
So it's good vibes all around.
Yes, you don't know. Blessed. An environment.
True.
An environment and being around other people with positive energy. Adapt me, sir. This is DJ Eddie Rankin on Vibes FM. Today, I'm just interviewing the man himself, Hotta Flames out of Barbados. Got the airwaves firing up with niceness. Here comes another big track from the Hotta Flames, tune called Girls Need Love.
This should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
Tune it in. Vibes. Turn it up.
More
vibes,
love, you know?
and rip off the knob.
Some man never miss the water till the well run dry. Tell him this. When you have a good woman in your life, make sure you love her and you treat her right. Otherwise she might find a next guy and leave you with tears in your eye. When you find a next woman in your life, make sure you love her and you treat her right. Make sure she know that you are the right guy, so you won't have to cry. Girls need more than sex, they need love and affection and due respect. Some man never stop and check, so them woman get vexed. Girls need more than sex, they need love and affection and due respect. Some man never stop and check, so them woman get vexed. Some man say them a rama, jama, slam the girl them hard, but for the woman well-being them no show no regard. All they think about is just fun, but a woman want a man she coulda depend on. It's true she want it strong and good. I don't wanna be misunderstood, but the fire will she have need more than wood. You better treat your woman them good. Flame say, girls need more than sex, they need love and affection and due respect. Some man never stop and check, so them woman get vexed. Cause girls need more than sex, they need love and affection and due respect. Some man never stop and check, so them woman get vexed. Yo, she need a real man, a man that real. She no want no man with love lie, cheat and steal. She want a man with know fi cook a good meal and make her feel the way she really wanna feel. Sometimes she might give you stress, but sex without love is just emptiness. She only need a little tenderness before you even start to undress. Girls need more than sex, they need love and affection and due respect. Some man never stop and check, so them woman get vexed.
I don't wanna be alone, with no one to call my own. Spending lonely nights at home. When Monday out the street I roll. No way.
Girls need more than sex, they need love and affection and due respect. Some man never stop and check, so them woman get vexed. When you have a good woman in your life, make sure you love her and you treat her right. Otherwise she might find an next guy and leave you with tears in your eyes. you love her and you treat her right. Make sure she know that you are the right guy, so you won't have to cry.
Good morning, London. We are in conversation with Hotta Flames out of Barbados. Can you tell me from like when you really start making music?
I could give you the long story in a shortened form right now, but it's a real long story because music has been a part of my life for forever, you know, from the time of 6, 7, 8 years old, coming up in church, in primary school. I always loved singing and performing. And I actually started out singing calypso, soca music in the Junior Calypso Monarch competition in Barbados.
Okay.
So
okay.
From a young age, I was performing in front of thousands of people and really, you know, embracing what it means to be an entertainer and a messenger more than just an entertainer, because I've always felt that, you know, what you bring to the people is important. How you deliver it is important, but the content. So my lyrical content is something that I always focus on, and I try to bring, you know, positive messages. And I've always done that from school days all the way coming up as a youngster, and then getting into producing and recording music for other artists as well. I just been surrounded by music all my life, you know. Mm-hmm. It's just a continuing journey for us.
I think we've all, as human beings, we've all been moved by music, and you know, music something that sends off energy. Or
the other, you know.
Yeah. Music sends off energy. That's why I say I play the music and I play it as musical medicine, you know. That's why I'm very selective in what I play, and I don't deal with the slackness or nothing to do with no guns or no, I'm the baddest the baddest and all of this. I don't deal with them thing. There's only love and unity. Love and unity. Love is the key right the way through, you know. Regardless.
True.
Regardless.
We need more of that. We need more of that in these times, you know.
Yes,
We got enough of the slackness and enough of the you know, war vibes, and what we need more of is love, you know. We need more togetherness and more strength and more encouragement and more positivity and more hope in the world.
Yes, I.
For real. So,
yes, I. One of the things you mentioned before is a question I was going to ask you, which you sort of mentioned it within your message before, which is, I mean, a lot of people would think of Barbados mostly for calypso and soca thing. Now, as a man that produces, as far as I can see, mostly, you know, original reggae tunes. Now, why have you decided to go down the reggae route rather than soca? And I know you mentioned that you have been down that route in terms of that's where you started, but how did you branch out to reggae?
Well, see, for me, it is more about the vibe in the music and the feeling in the music and the message in the music more so than the genre per se. Yeah. So reggae is my favorite genre of music, right? But to be honest, I listen to all kinds of music, and what I check for more than the packaging is what's inside the packaging, right? The lyrical content and how the music makes me feel. So I try to mix my reggae sometimes with a little bit of soca, sometimes with a little bit of you know, jazz or a little bit of country even, and I try to be original with my reggae music. But reggae is my first love, and I think that comes from, you know, the role that Rastafari has played in my life. You know, reggae is the music of Rasta people, and that's been the biggest influence, the biggest musical influence in my life has been through reggae artists and through conscious Rastafari roots reggae artists. Mm-hmm. So that's also the music that I produce mostly as well. You know,
okay,
roots, conscious,
perfect,
positive liberation music. You know.
Perfect. On that tip,
influenced me. That's the same thing that I turn around and give back to my community as well.
Perfect.
In that form.
But that's exactly what it was. That was you led again right into the next message I was going to ask. The next question was, who are your musical influences to date? Who would you say are your musical influences? All right, right about now.
One of my biggest musical influences is Bob Marley, and right up there with Bob Marley is the late great Jackie Opel.
Okay.
Right. Spooge music. Something about
the original
soul
Spooge
and the spirit in Spooge music, right? That is just captivate me too. And when I learned the story of how Jackie Opel actually took spooge music, or created spooge music out of his experiences in Jamaica. And the reggae music that we love today is actually Jackie Opal had a big part to play in the development of that through ska and rocksteady and all of these other forms of music that reggae kind of evolved from. Jackie Opal was a big part of that, and Jackie Opal was a Barbadian as well, right? So I'm very proud of that heritage and the fact that he, even people like Bunny Wailer and Bob Marley mentioned Jackie Opal as being a great musical influence for them. So I'm proud that I have a Bajan forefather that I can look up to in that respect. But yeah, lots of the modern artists who do conscious, positive reggae music inspired me as well. Norris Mann has been a favorite artist of mine over the years. People like Jam Mason, certain people I admire their phrasing, their lyrical style. But I just try to embrace and consume good vibes and good music, and benefit from it wherever I can.
Wonderful. Well, the again, leading into the next question, Barbados as a place of, again, originally more people think about it with a bit of soca rather than reggae. Mm-hmm. How have you found the market or marketing your reggae in Barbados going in terms of, I don't know, people nowadays talk about hits and likes and I don't know, but at the end of the day, it comes down to financial gain at the end of the day and on what people are feeling from the music. Are you
let me start by saying that right now I'm not currently living in and working in Barbados, right? I'm currently based in the US.
Okay.
Which is a very, very different market for reggae music. But I spend a lot of time in Barbados, and I promote my music in Barbados as well. My music has done well in Barbados from the perspective or from the point of view of people liking the music. Mm-hmm. But in terms of being able to monetize that and make a living from that in Barbados, that's not really what it's about. You just gotta love it. You gotta love it and put your heart and soul into it because you love it. Yeah. And most reggae artists in Barbados got day jobs. This is not what they can ever expect to live off of. But we do it because we love it. And there's a certain segment of the community that supports Bajan reggae artists as much as they can support us in terms of, playing the music and, sharing the music and that kind of thing. But then it all comes down to who has the power, right? Sometimes the people who love the music are not the people who have the power. And the people who have the power use that power to promote other types of music that's not sometimes, the conscious type is more the commercial or the party or, or whatever is more marketable from their perspective. So that's the problem in Barbados, right? The population is so small that the percentage of people who would support conscious reggae music, can't support the livelihood of artists in terms of, coming to shows. And you just don't have that bigger population for that.
Okay.
But yeah, lots of our artists do branch out and get their music promoted other places and, music going places. So we got to be thankful for DJs like yourself, Eddie Rankin doing wonderful things in the world of music over in the UK. And then we got artists in California and Montreal and Ottawa and Toronto and Boston, Atlanta that plays Bajan music as well, right? Mm-hmm. These DJs play Bajan music and promote our music as well, not just Jamaican music, but music from the Virgin Islands and Trinidad, and because reggae is universal. And what I love about these kinds of DJs is that they have that same perspective that I have, right? It's not about necessarily what package the music comes in, but it's what's inside. What is the content? What is the soul and spirit of that music?
Good morning, London. We are in conversation with Hotta Flames out of Barbados.
Leading medical researchers are coming to the conclusion that marijuana, pot, grass, whatever you want to call it, is probably the most dangerous drug in the United States, and we haven't begun to find out all of the ill effects, but they are permanent ill effects. The loss of memory, for example.
Now, when it comes to medical marijuana, I have more of a practical view than anything else. I mean, my attitude is that if it's an issue of doctors prescribing medical marijuana as a treatment for glaucoma or as a cancer treatment. I think that should be appropriate because there really is no difference between that and a doctor prescribing morphine or anything else.
Big up the man like Hotta Flames out of Barbados. Big tune called Medical Marijuana Hypocrisy. Alright then, let it go, let it go.
After everything you've said before, really? You say it's good for the treatment of nausea, rheumatoid arthritis, anorexia, autism, epilepsy and leukemia, multiple sclerosis and sleep apnea, hypertension and depression and dystonia, Parkinson's disease, asthma, insomnia, digestive disease, fibromyalgia. Now you're the one who's saying it fights glaucoma, and you call it medicinal marijuana. But it's the same good ganja innocent people them get charged for. Look how you grow it by the acre, and still you want to kill the little farmer. So I say, what a hypocrisy, another mockery. You persecute and hide the truth so you can have a monopoly. What a hypocrisy, another mockery. Tell them say we tired of it. Look how you say the herb is a menace to society. Bust your propaganda big from 1930. You call it pot and call it dope and say it bad for we. You say it leads to crack and coke and to insanity. Then you commit all kind of crimes against humanity. Send your policeman, your soldier for the farmer tree. Pick up the youth and brutalize him to a quarter P. Then legalize and advertise it in your pharmacy and call it medicinal marijuana. But it's the same good ganja innocent people them get charged for. Look how you grow it by the acre, and still you want to kill the little farmer. So I say, what a hypocrisy, another mockery. You persecute and hide the truth so you can have a monopoly. What a hypocrisy, another mockery. You persecute the youth and hide the truth for your monopoly. What a hypocrisy, another mockery. You persecute and hide the truth so you can have a monopoly. What a hypocrisy, another mockery. Tell them say we tired of it. You call it medicinal marijuana, but it's the same good ganja innocent people them get charged for. Look how you grow it by the acre, and still you want to kill the little farmer. Is that what you're really doing now? After everything you've done before? Really? Cause you commit all kind of crimes against humanity. Send your policeman, your soldier for the farmer tree. Pick up the youth and brutalize him to a quarter fee. Then legalize and advertise it in your pharmacy. You call it medicinal marijuana, but it's the same good ganja innocent people them get charged for. Look how you grow it by the acre, and still you want to kill the little farmer. Them things could never be right. You know that already. You know it.
Good morning, London. We are in conversation with Hotta Flames out of Barbados. A lot of people hear the music and get all hyped up and think that it is overnight success and so on. But there's a lot that...
It's a struggle. It's a real struggle.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
did it for a number of years where music was all that I did. But I wasn't just singing, and, you know, I was also producing music, and I was setting up sound systems. And so, you know, I had to find all of these other ways besides just recording music and putting music out there to supplement that as well. So, you know, it's very difficult to just do that. The ones who are fortunate enough to, you know, be touring constantly and generating enough money that they can do that, that's a real blessing, man.
Yeah.
But, you know, for other people, that doesn't matter. Whether we get to make money from it or not, it's not going to take away from the quality of the music that we put out or
the message,
love
the
and your
message,
heart
the love and the heart, the message. I mean, are you looking to do any collaborations with any like Jamaican known artists or anything like that in the near future or anything like that?
Well, not necessarily Jamaican. I always open to doing collaborations with any artist.
Okay.
I've done some work with Norris Ma before. I've done some work with Mikey General.
Okay.
Veteran artist Mikey General. On my first album, we have a song together. So yeah, but I'm also open to working with artists from the UK. I'm doing a collaboration with an artist from California for my next album as well. So yeah, I'm open to linking up with artists and just sharing the vibe and spreading love and seeing what we could come up with.
Wonderful,
together.
wonderful. Any plans for coming?
Because sometimes people try to look at it from the perspective as, I want to do a song with this artist who win a Grammy because that gonna help.
Yeah. All the fame and notoriety.
I about making magic, about making love with music. Ain't gonna be the artist that's a big artist. Once the vibe right, and we could contribute something to the music together. I like that.
Wonderful.
So
as I always say, life is a journey and not a competition. If we all work together, we all achieve faster. You know what I mean? It's too many.
It's not a competition and it's not a destination. It's all about the journey.
Yeah, man.
It's all about the journey.
You know what I mean?
Some people just get caught up focusing on the destination and I miss all the scenery and the sights and the experiences along the way.
You don't know.
Enjoy the journey, man.
For real, one. Every time. That may say. Any new big tunes that you got on the horizon coming out soon?
I got an album that I hopefully would like to be ready to release for my Earth Strong in November.
Okay.
But I can probably release a couple singles before that. But it's an album that's been long overdue. There are a couple songs on there that were recorded in the distant past that people would recognize from before.
Okay.
And then mostly some new songs. And really just speaking, some of the songs speaking to the transition that I've been through over the last few years when people haven't been hearing me. People ask me all the time, wait, you done singing? You done with the music? But I've really just been enjoying the journey. And
right then.
Music is a part of me, so I'm never done with the music. So I actually went back to school and did some studying and did a little research over the years. And so my life has taken a different path, but my fans and my friends and my family to music is always a part of me. And busting show for real.
Yeah, man.
So that's what this next album is really about. Just recall that it's all about conscious reggae music. It's all about good vibes and unity and leaving the world a better place than where we found it.
Can you tell the listeners them where they can follow you and all of the above?
Yes, well, you can find Hotta Flames music on any platform that you use. I'm pretty sure if you use Pandora on there, if you use Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, YouTube Music, you can just search for Hotta Flames and you will find my music in some form or the other. On social media, you will find me it's a natural thing, you know that.
Right
so
then.
IZZA, natural,
okay.
TING. Right? It's a natural thing.
Alright then.
Yeah, man. So that's my social media handle. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram is a natural thing.
Okay, wonderful.
Welcome comments and DMs from fans, from other artists, from producers who might got a rhythm that won't be touched. And I'm always open to collaborating and making music at once.
Well, like you said, it's a natural thing. You got some natural skill there, I mean? Me obviously have to voice.
It's a natural thing.
We have to voice that to the people them, you know what I mean? You still a BIM thing, so they can't take that, you know what I mean, from you. Regardless. Can't take the
Some man never miss the water till the well run dry. When you have a good woman in your life, show your love her up and treat her right. You know that already. It's a natural thing. Yeah, man.
That me say, all right then, Will. Anybody you'd like to thank that's helped you to get where you're going and so forth?
King is too much names to call. If I start calling names, they ain't gonna done with this interview and they're gonna go and be like, hold on, let me go and get this file and next file. So in many sense I call names because they're ones that contribute over the years in different ways. But must give thanks and praise to the Most High.
Okay.
And Mother Earth, the eternal energy and the positive energy that keeps all of us sustained and moving forward.
All right then.
without which none of us could do anything. So
that means, sir. I heard, just to go pedal back a little bit, I want to mention it, but I just had such a big smile on my face. You mentioned about spooge music earlier. I grew up in Carrington Village, and the Draytons too used to live through my gap that sing that tune. You come here to drink milk, and you come here to drunk down. You see it there? Boy, as a man, a long time, a whole heap of people never hear about spooge, but you know me, I'm going to drop one or two spooge for the people them, you know, I mean, let them hear what spooge is. You get me?
You must.
You know, child, I mean, memories that, you know, I tell you what, went foundation school, you know, back in the day.
Right.
And
I school with enough tradition, enough history too.
Yeah, man. I remember all them tuck band and all of them things about there. Jesus, please. But I must say, them things stay with me, you know, throughout the years, and all of them different influences.
Yeah, man, that's foundation. That's foundation, pun intended. That's definitely foundation there. It's a good foundation to build on, you know. That's why the I tempo will be so strong, because you build on a strong foundation.
All right then, a blessed thing.
If the foundation weak, the whole building gotta be weak too. Yeah, so you can't forget your roots or neglect your roots, or lay your roots whether away or rotten out. You know, you gotta keep your roots strong, so the foundation will be strong, and you can always build on top of that positive way.
Yeah, that yes, sir.
Yes, King.
Good morning, London. We are in conversation with Hotta Flames out of Barbados. So I get some more freshness from the item, you know what I mean?
I can make sure you get the tunes as soon as they drop. We can make sure you get the tunes, King.
All right, give thanks and praises, yeah, man. Bless up, one heart. Easy.
So, special shout out to everybody who listens to your radio show, and to your family, and you know, your full team, because they know it takes a lot to make everything happen. And give thanks to you, Eddie Ranking, for the work that you do, because you know, sometimes we take DJs and people like that for granted, and we don't understand the time and the energy that you put in to make that show happen. You know, we just enjoy the show, enjoy the vibes. But special shout out to the I. Give thanks for the opportunity to speak to the people and to share love vibes with the people, you know?
Yes, sir. Give thanks. Bless up. More strength and more blessings,
man. It's a natural thing.
You don't know, sir. Jah guide and protect every time, man. One heart, bless.
True.
Look at more. One heart.
It's a natural thing. I told them it's lady exclusive.
Now my selector.
Heartical Vibes.
Remember, if you're feeling the tune, you want to get the artist in the top 20, go to hearticalvibes.com/radio. Show the artist some support and get them right up there in the top 20.
Reaching out to natural people in Barbados, all over the world and other places. A song of perseverance and all these
things. Big up Hotta Flames out of Barbados. Big tune called A Better Way.
Hotta Flames say, every day I'm searching for a better way out. I know it won't be easy, but life got to play out. Caught up in the system, enough of them get paid out. The enemies, the hypocrites, we tell them stay out. Ghetto youth, them hustling day in and day out. Honesty and unity, some youths don't care about. All them care about is putting food in their mouth. It's no surprise when something some youths never hear about. Every day we rising up, the cost of living rising, but we still have to provide enough to give the youths a meal. Don't know say we had enough, the ghetto people sad enough, we bad enough, but still we do not really wanna steal. I rather look a honest pay, work a honest day, make my money in a honest way. That is how I feel, but things don't always go that way. Enough just gone astray, them gone the other way. What can I say? We gotta keep it real. Every day I'm searching for a better way out. I know it won't be easy, but life got to play out. Caught up in the system, enough of them get paid out. The enemies, the hypocrites, we tell them stay out. Ghetto youth, them hustling day in and day out. Honesty and unity, some youths don't care about. All them care about is putting food in their mouth. It's no surprise when something some youths never hear about. Baby mother find it hard alone, going hard alone. It's only God alone can give her strength to make it through the streets. Tougher times we're facing it, hard times we're tasting it. My mouth still got the taste in it, and it's not really sweet. Got to do your best today, find a better way. The system set away, still we get away from out to eat. Got to fight for sure, we can't take it no more. The things them do to we before them better do not try to repeat. Cause every day I'm searching for a better way out. I know it won't be easy, but life got to play out. Caught up in the system, enough of them get paid out. The enemies, the hypocrites, we tell them stay out. Ghetto youth, them hustling day in and day Honesty and unity, some youths don't care about. All them care about is putting food in their mouth. It's no surprise when something some youths never hear about. As every day we're rising up, the cost of living rising up. We still have to provide enough to give the youths a meal. Don't know say we had enough, they get up people side enough. We're bad enough, but still we do not really wanna steal. I'd rather look a honest pay, work a honest day, make my money in a honest way. That is how I feel. But things don't always go that way. Enough youths gone astray, them gone the other way. What can I say? We got to keep it real. And every day I'm searching for a better way out. I know it won't be easy, but life got to play out. Caught up in the system, none of them get paid out. The enemies, the hypocrites, we tell them stay out. Get to you, them hustling day in and day out. Honesty and unity, some youths don't care about. All them care about is putting food in their mouth. It's no surprise when something some youths never hear about. Baby mother find it hard alone, going mad alone. It's only God alone can give her strength to make it through the streets. Tougher times we're facing it, hard times we're tasting it. My mouth still got the taste in it, and it's not really sweet. Got to do your best today, find a better way. The system set away, still we get away from all.
I told them to play the exclusive.
Now my selector.